What's up, guys? It's your boy Nathan. We are back with another watch along. España versus Hrvatska. Nico Williams. Ooh. Try to slip it through. Good block there by the Croatian defense. Good evening. So what is the lineup today? Let's have a look. The lineup is... Ooh, Levakovic comes and just sweeps and gets the ball. Ooh. Hello, Matthew. Oh, let's good lord, Morata is playing. Let's see. Switzerland won 3-1 earlier today. Mbolo, Ebisher and Dua. Let's see the second half of that game. It was a fun back and forth, especially after Hungary scored. So the lineups for Spain and Croatia as follows: Unai Simon, Daniel Carvajal, Robin Lenormand, Nacho Fernandez, Marc Cucurella, Pedri, Rodri, Fabian Ruiz, Lamine Yamal, Nico Williams, and up front the captain Alvaro Morata. Deutschland winning the years? Possibly. Wouldn't get too giddy though, it was only against Scotland. For Croatia, we have in goal Dominik Livakovic, Josip Stanisic, Josip Sutalo, Marin Pogracic, Josko Guardiol. In midfield, we have the captain Luka Modric, Marcelo Brozovic, Mateo Kovacic. Up front, we have Lovro Mayer, Andrej Kramaric, and up front, we have Ante Budimir. Are you enjoying Liv Morgan, Dominic Storyline? I think it's alright. Wouldn't necessarily say I'm enjoying it. I'm not sure where it's going to go. But it's definitely more different than the usual stuff. Who do you think's going to win? Spain probably has a better team. They don't have a very good striker though. I mean, this guy's been trying to score goals his whole career. It was dreadful when he played for Chelsea, honestly. Absolutely dreadful. On top of that, he's made skipper as well, so I mean, Croatia doesn't have the team they had which made the final in the World Cup, in the previous World Cup, not last year's one. Oh, here we go. Yamal. Isn't she single? Isn't who single? Liv Morgan? How would I know, dude? I don't really get into their personal lives, man. I don't really want to get too into it because then it's too much in the weeds. Have you seen MJF though? MJF come back? Oh, that's been fun. MJF's been fun. The Will Ospreay Swerve Strickland main event for Forbidden Door is going to be fantastic. Mina Shirakawa versus Tony Storm is going to be great. Oh, here we go. Nico Williams. Can he get around? No, he cannot. It's good. Good. Yeah, I did. Dominic's wife be like an active volcano, right? Yeah, I mean that MJF thing is a interesting thing because a lot of people thought he was taking a break to sign with WWE. So that's interesting. They have some. The Forbidden Door one is one I really recommend, um, Matthew, because you get to see the New Japan guys. I'm really looking forward to watching Zack Sabre Jr. He's a fantastic wrestler. He's a fantastic wrestler. I don't think he'll ever come to WWE though because he has a bit of a how should I put this, potty mouth, and I don't think it's gonna fly in WWE. But he's so technical, man. It's such a great thing to watch. It's very different. Even that Mercedes Monet versus Stephanie Vaquer from the CMLL and New Japan Strong Champion. She's a really good wrestler of Mexico as well, so that'll be fun as well. Forbidden Door is going to be fun. I'm really looking forward to the Zack Sabre Jr. match and the Will Ospreay match. I wonder which other Japanese wrestlers they're going to get though. What's up, Ayush? What's up? What's up? What's up? Our neighbors are saying, or should be, wait, our neighbors should be saying, Kangalistan is out of the World Cup. Bro, I'll tell you one thing, Matthew. If people know anything about Florida, I was very surprised they chose Florida as a venue because Florida has hurricanes and storms all the time, and I was really shocked that they chose Florida as one of the places. I would have taken something like Phoenix or something where the weather is very very dry, so there's a better chance of playing the game. But it's crazy. Who do you think will win this one? I'm rooting for Croatia. The Croatian team's not as strong as they used to be, man. But Alvaro Morata, first of all, I can't believe he's captain. But he's not that clinical, man. They're gonna need clinical strikers if they're gonna play this style where they just keep circulating the ball all the time. Bro, the pitch sucks. No help for the batters whatsoever. That is also there. That is also there. But the location itself was very weird, Matthew. The New York pitch was bad. The Dallas pitch seemed to be very good. Everybody was getting scores in Dallas. But Florida and New York were horrible choices. They should have done something like in Arizona. Arizona, nice dry weather. Somewhere where the weather is much more stable. Arizona is also close to Los Angeles. They could have easily done that. They should have picked better spots, man. Or they should have just had all the matches in Texas in one spot because the New York pitch was horrible and Florida weather is just, it's just not there, man. It's just not there. If you know anything about Florida, it's not exactly stable weather. So apparently Julius Caesar is the 15th worst man of all time. Thoughts? I don't have any. People have way too much free time, man. If you're going back 2000 years to find who's the worst person on the planet, plenty of them walking around right now. Don't waste your time about people too already dead. I'm literally heartbroken after seeing today's loss. We should have won that game. I've been asking question all day. Why Gulson? It's hard. It's rough, Ayush. It's rough. But I think you should be super proud of Nepal, dude. Super proud. I mean, yeah, South Africa have this tendency to keep choking and stuff, but I was really hoping Nepal's gonna do really well. And you should always have your head up high when it's a close loss like that, man. I know it doesn't mean anything right now, but it still should be a chin up moment because no one would have guessed that, and when it happens, it's even sweeter. So that's perfect. We had a fellow countryman of yours join us for the first India match, but he's not joined for the others so far, unfortunately. He was quite positive about Nepal. But It's the game, unfortunately. Which is the most industrial country in the world, Nathan? Most industrialized country in the world. Isn't Japan like really bad? In the sense of like the rise of industry since the wars have like skyrocketed. Plus, it's a very small place. I don't know. Maybe not, but some reason I was thinking about Japan. Nathan, are you conservative or liberal or leftist or rightist? I'll tell you exactly what I am. I'm free from stress. That's what I am. Free from stress. Germany? Interesting. Proud team, but seeing this game, we lost Netherlands game due to our miscatches. And today, choke. It seemed like we could have been qualified Super 8 if we had nerves, but yeah, that's one way of looking at it. But you never know, man. A lot of teams underperformed as well, Ayush, which we couldn't have predicted. New Zealand, for example, Pakistan, for example. So, technically, Pakistan only beat, what was it, Canada. So, no, but pick one which is more suitable. Don't know, man. I enjoy my freedoms. I guess probably neither, if I'm being honest. Yeah, definitely Sri Lanka also. Yeah, but Sri Lanka have been, I don't know, even in the last World Cup, they've been underperforming for a while now. They're honestly the team's just not as good as it used to be, Ayush, when it comes to Sri Lanka. I think like when you see all like the former Sri Lankan players I used to watch when I was young, like coaching in the IPL and all, I don't think the players are just as are good enough anymore. Sri Lanka used to have a really really strong team. And did you see the Nelson Mandela party law of 30 years of dominance? I did not see that. Okay, crazy push there by Nico Williams. Very pointless. Still 0-0. Pakistan team trained under their army, so naturally they learned few things. So the one which is to surrender. I'm not participating in this. Ooh, good defense there. Shanks Cook. Oh, he just swiped at it. What, that reminds me. Yeah, we were just discussing the Shy. I don't know if you heard it, but I think the location of the venues were a really bad idea. Yeah, it seemed like only Dallas had a good pitch. New York, the pitch, as you know, it was what it was. And if you know anything, like I told, like I was telling Matthew, if you know, and Ayush, if you know anything about America, Florida is like, it's hurricane country, it's storm country, it's flood country. Like, I don't know why they would choose Florida as a venue, man. They could have chosen Arizona. Arizona has nice arid, dry areas to play. There were so many places with stabler weather that they could have easily picked. It was very foolish to pick Florida, honestly. Think we would replace Sri Lanka if we constantly get chances to play against full members quite often? Oh yeah, probably. At the very least, you'd probably replace maybe Bangladesh, because I don't know how it would be replacing, right? The coefficient would probably be Zimbabwe or Bangladesh, wouldn't it? They compared him to Kohli. They? They? Who's they? Afghanistan and Nepal have potential. I agree, man. You know what? When I watch Afghanistan play cricket now, when I first saw it, I was like, "This is absurd. They're going to get obliterated." But they kept coming to the tournaments. They kept being consistent. They kept becoming like a staple in the international cricket. Well, look at them now, man. They're playing IPL and stuff like that. It's just fantastic. Just fantastic. Hello, Twalumba. It's been a while. Some football, at least. That's one way of looking at it. I agree. USA should have not been the host. Well, no, Shanks, but listen, I understand why USA was the host in terms of spreading the sport. They could have definitely picked better venues, though. There's no doubt about that, Shanks. Off the top of my mind, Vegas, Arizona come to my mind. I don't know why, but Arizona comes to my mind for sure. I mean, you go to a place which is known for dreary, swampy, rainy weather, and then when it rains, everyone's like, "Oh my God, it's raining in Florida." I'm like, "Bro, it rains in Florida whether you play sports or not." Florida was a terrible choice. That's just the top and bottom of it. Florida was a terrible choice to host a venue. The weather's just not good enough. Associate nations, even rich like USA, do not have proper infrastructure and standard. But yeah, I mean, listen, you can only do the best with the funds you're given, right? Apparently, Netravalkar is working after all these matches, like from his computer, according to his sister. So they're associate nations, plus they're probably not full time. You know, everything is really limited that way, you know, in terms of what they're willing to spend money on. Yeah, or even Arkansas for that matter. Maybe Massachusetts might have been very cold, but yeah, that would still much better weather. Yeah, it is summer in Massachusetts, so it would have actually been fine. Yeah, they could have just gone anywhere, man. Really, so many states which are not affected by weather that way. I'm surprised they just didn't do California. California has like 20 days of rain. California would have been such an obvious choice somewhere on the outskirts, maybe Anaheim or somewhere, where you know they have the big NFL stadiums or the WrestleManias, somewhere in those areas. It's just crazy. So many better places to pick. Shanks, they don't take cricket. I mean, they can't though, right? Because there's not enough emphasis on it, right? They have to build it up. Nathan, we and Afghanistan have been battling from the Division 4 to Division 1. We even beat them at 2014 World Cup, but Afghanistan got better chance of opportunities, and look how far the distance between those teams. Everything will catch up in time, man. Everything will catch up in time. I get what you're saying. Why should ICC take them seriously? I mean, if the ICC want to spread the sport, they're going to have to take some contenders seriously, Shanks. What I would say is the planning of the venues, maybe the pitches should have been more under scrutiny of the ICC instead of letting the American and West Indies board be in charge of that. I think they should have tried to keep a track of that themselves because they are the overall head of cricket. But you know, it's something you can learn from, I suppose. Predictions on the top three who could win the tournament. France, England, Germany probably. Germany did go to a good start. I know it was Scotland, but I wouldn't be surprised if they go all the way. Promote cricket worldwide, yep. Would FIFA give us World Cup hosting because we have potential for profit? Shanks, they would, but I think our coefficient ranking is just really low. Then the other nice thing about cricket, Shanks, is that there are so few teams. It's a lot easier to manage a lot of things. I know that seems like a bullshit reason, but if you think about it, it probably is a very important reason. Like, we are so far down, it's impossible to give us an opportunity at anything. But if we were maybe 70, maybe there's a good chance. Why not? They weren't able to sell tickets the way they sell at these World Cups, though, man. Indian people, there won't be any Indian people in the stands. I don't think they'll get. Oh, ooh, slip in there to Budimir, but keeper read it well. It's a great pass, actually. Thing is, they won't able to turn profit in India that way, man, because there'll be a lot of Indians who can't afford those tickets if we were to host a World Cup. Let's be honest, a lot. That's just the reality of it, sadly. So maybe that could be one of those reasons as well, because they are trying to make as much money as they can, which is not very beneficial to the people who are in a country like this. It would be very tough to earn it. I saw Massachusetts, yep. Tualumba, Germany, France, England, yeah. Something like that too, probably. That's what I said. Oh, floating header. Went wide. Good cross though. ICC are nutters. Yeah, I suppose they could have done better though. Are there women cricket teams? Of course, Tualumba. Of course, there are. I mean, don't ask me how many, but I know there's Sri Lanka, Pakistan, India, New Zealand, Australia, England, West Indies. I'm not sure what I'm sure I'm missing something, but I can't really. Is there a South African team? I'm not sure. There's at least 5, 6 at least according to my memory. There's definitely more, but I can only remember 6. Florida, you can see snakes and crocodiles everywhere. I mean, it is swamplands, isn't it? To be fair. That guy is an oracle, yeah. Saurabh Netravalkar he's talking about. I would put Portugal in there too. They turn up at the Euros. Yeah, Portugal is probably one of them as well. Portugal is one of them. Ooh, come on, Nico. Lays it off. Offside, apparently. No, God, this clown is the referee. I didn't even notice who the referee was. Michael Oliver. I must. Now we get 2 free points every World Cup. Vedant agreed. I think Germany will beat Portugal in the quarters or semis. How much can we rely on the Scotland match to be? Can we just be real for a second? How much can we actually rely on that Scotland performance to be a proper determinant of how well Germany is going to do? Because to be completely fair, they played an entire half. They played an entire half with what? With 10 man, isn't it? Texas is obviously probably the most famous state. Yeah, well. Nagelsmann is doing a good job. He is doing a good job. That is true. He is doing a good job. These types of pitches in India, there would have been a whole lot of comments and criticism. Yeah, but that probably is Shanks because we've been playing cricket for like 70 years, dude. 50 for sure. You know, not quite sure what the actual number is, but 50-ish for sure, isn't it now? Almost 50. So you can see why that would be the case, Shanks. You could see why that would be the case, and you have to take it in your stride. Yeah, there's always going to be critics of the Indian cricket team as well as the shenanigans of the pitches. No matter where you go, you have to just take it. We also have women's cricket. There you go. Nepal has a women's cricket team as well. Like I said, I can only think of 6. Hey Jayesh, Clash of Castles in 1 hour? 2 hours, 11:30, I believe. Stream? Nah, bro. No chance. I ain't sitting there for 4 hours, man. Besides, I've not been well the whole week. But where have you been? I made myself available for the stream yesterday because I've been missing whole week. Exactly, that Scotland man is supposed to be using. No, but Tualumba, that would be a little unfair, na? Because Scotland actually had one of the most successful European qualifying runs heading into the tournament. So those performances deserve the merit that they came with. Even if other teams played below themselves, the Scotland still had to rise. My thing is, 10 men. A lot of the Scotland players looked very, very nervous. They were doing silly things. Maybe the heat of the moment got to them, you know. You have to give Germany credit because they you still have to win the game, but like, how much credit is the question, I guess. No excuse in the World Cup hosting, Nathan. Well, no, I'm not making excuses, dude. I'm just telling you that these people are doing it for the first time. I would never expect them to get it perfectly done, Shanks. I'm just being honest. I'm not making an excuse for them. Like, I would never expect a country that does not know the gravity of the situation. If, for example, if this tournament was being held in Australia, I mean, it would have been crazy. Every stadium would have been packed. This, that, and the other. Pitches would have been great. The service would have been great. The stadiums would have been fun. But this country is just not experienced this, man. Like, I'm in my life, right? Listen, I don't claim to be the greatest sports knowledge person ever. But when I saw the first Indian game in the World Cup, this one, and I saw an entire section, like an entire side of the ground empty, I was like, bro, this might be the first time in my life I've seen a match where India plays and the stadium's not full. It might be the first time in my life, genuinely. Like, wherever we go, the stadium's full. Yeah, whatever people would like to say about our cricket team and our players, me in particular, with all the ad merchants, the one thing no one can take away from us, man, is when the country comes to that country to play cricket, when our players come to that country to represent, bro, the fans represent just as much, man. And when I was like, there's so many Indians in America, how the hell is this stadium empty? And then someone told me, oh crap, Morata scored. Bro, I can't stand this guy, man. Can't stand this guy. Look at him with all his signs, dude. Get out, man, you clumsy oaf. Oh, I don't believe it. Oh, it had to be him. It just had to be him. Just had to be him. Could have been anyone on the pitch, but it had to be him. In fairness, it took them a while to break them down. I mean, they went right through them in the end. Good control to get it back in play onto his left foot. Just went around Livakovic, really. When you have made of Kroos, Muller, Gunda, Musiala, they have a lot to create magic moments that matters, of course. Of course, you can't take anything away from Germany. You just have to wonder if Scotland folded a little bit. Worths as well, that's true. Imagine an ODI match on a New York, bro, please, man. Please, that New York pitch was oh my god. The New York pitch was oh. I've never seen anything like it in my life. Watching cricket from, however, even when the pitches weren't so good back in the early 2000s, like don't get me wrong, the pitches are beautiful these days. Back in the 2000s, like only the cream of the crop stadiums would have like really good pitches. Otherwise, everything was just all right in comparison to today. But this New York pitch was something completely different, man. I'm seeing people smash the ball, and ooh, Croatia almost returned the favor there. Kovacic, no pace on the shot though. I mean, that New York pitch was horrible. I've seen people like smashing it, and it hits the ground, and then it just doesn't move. The ball's not even rolling. It's almost like the grass was so thick and so tall that the ball just refused to roll. It was such an absurd thing, man. If you watch cricket on any level and you saw that pitch, you'd be, what is this pitch? Seriously. People desperately trying to hit 4s and 6s. It was so weird. India to host next? It would be fun. It would be a definite interesting dynamic to see how we would do. Don't host an island with less infrastructure, better pitches. Yeah, but I think Ireland has been doing it longer as well, Nashanks. Plus, they have the advantage of having, you know, all those experts in probably football to help them out with the pitches as well. You know, they do pitches in Ireland for football as well. They'll have some pitch experts for sure of their own. I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, Shanks. But again, I think it should have just been the ICC's purview, right? Is this tournament? I think they should have just done better, man. I think they should have just stayed on top of it, or threatened to cancel that venue and just readjust the matches with the other pitches, because the Dallas pitch was great. From what everyone told me, Dallas was popping. Oh, second goal. Fabian Ruiz. Oh my god. Yo, what is this? They're folding. This is another team we're seeing now just fold now. It's getting quite worrisome watching all these teams fold. Oh, look at all these people going crazy. Best left back in England is looking stressed right now. If you know, you know. Fabian Ruiz. Let the bloodbath begin, I suppose. What else can you say? In the offside, sorry, Adat se majboor. Isn't the offside? We're going to find out, man. I just updated the score though. Doesn't seem like it. Everyone's rolling back. IC should look into 2027 World Cup. Also Namibia is also host. I don't want a repeat of New York. Man, I wanted to cry, dude. When I was watching our batters try to smash the ball across the field and it was rolling in slow-mo. It was the saddest and somewhat sadly most hilarious thing you'll see in your life as a cricket fan. It was so unbelievable that you have to really... Oh, Mayo. No. This is the second time they almost got them on the count after the goal. Yo, he didn't even hit it on target. Alright. Croatia's waking up. Oh, that was a horrible shot. That is a horrible shot, Mayo. It was nowhere near the goal. Boy. Which was playing with tennis ball beach, I guess. That New York pitch. Genuinely, anyone that's watched even a little cricket will go, what is wrong with this? What is wrong with this pitch? Should have just had all our matches in Dallas. Seriously. Nightmare. Who is playing well? Spain's playing well right now. Spain is playing well, but I don't know, Croatia is just letting their guard down at the moment. And, they're frustrating Croatia right now because they're trying to just pass the ball around. Who's Spain's coach? Ooh, that's a good question. Give me a minute. That shouldn't take too long to answer. Coach is Luis de la Fuente. Never heard of him, I'm not going to lie. 62 years old, and I've never heard of this gentleman. Let's see who he coached before. Luis de la Fuente Castillo, former footballer. Played as a left back. Okay, let's see. Played for Bilbao. Wow, he played for Bilbao for a long time. Bilbao Athletic and Athletic Bilbao. It must be the BNA team. I don't know what that is. I think it's the BNA team, I'm sure. Bilbao Athletic, Athletic Club B. Yeah. So he played for Bilbao for B for 4 years. 6 years for Bilbao A team. Sevilla for 4 years. Bilbao again for 2 years. And Alaves for 1 year. Did not play for Spain, the Spanish men's senior team. Played under 18, under 21, and he was taken to an Olympics. Managerial career: Portugalete, Aurera, Sevilla Youth, Bilbao B, Bilbao B, Alaves, Spanish under 19, under 21, under 23. Oh, okay, wow. Wow, okay. He's gone from under 19, under 21, under 23, and now the men's team. Something he didn't do in his career as a football player. So he's basically been integrated from the bottom, I guess, is from the lower national teams, the aged group. That's pretty cool, actually. No wonder I've never heard of him. Luis de la Fuente. Interesting. Contributed a lot to Bilbao and Sevilla and Alaves, which are the teams he played for. Cucurella, look at him peeping. Yo, Cucurella, there are cameras, bro. You can't do that madness. He crosses and then taking a peep on the side. Good CV. It is a good CV, man. Sevilla youth and Sevilla men's plus Bilbao B, which is like the Segunda division, and then Bilbao. Listen, it is a good CV. It's mostly based in Spain and Portugal. I think Portugal, Lete and Aurera, I think are Portuguese teams, but CV is pretty solid, and he's integrated from under 19s to now, so that's fantastic for him because he'll just be completely aware of how the national team is and how they want their players to be. Ooh, that was some brilliant play from the back there. God, as much as I hate seeing that, that was a beautiful move there. Not gonna lie. That is a good CV though, for sure. I have a feeling though that if they don't do well this season, shot in the face. Pedri got a shot in the face. That's not good. Oliver's calling the team for concussion protocol. Brandway to Man U, thoughts? Yeah, we went through this yesterday, Toloma, so I'll just recap since I don't believe you joined at all yesterday, right? So the recap was we are in for Neves, in for Branthwaite, in for Olise, in for Todibo, in for João Neves, which is interesting. Apparently then in the middle of the night, our time, we agreed personal terms, which was interesting because I don't know how much we normally do that, especially under the Glazers. Then we find out that an initial bid is put in about 12 to 18 hours later. They want 70 to 75 million pounds. Man United did a 35 million pound plus 8 million pound add-on deal. Swiftly rejected within hours, according to David Ornstein. The thing I don't understand is why is Michael Oliver putting the ball to his face and talking? That's weird. He has a mic on him. He's such a donut, this fellow. My thing is, at first I was like, wow, this is very un-Glazer-like. And then they put a bid that's less than literally half of the asking price. I'm like, this sounds like something a Glazer would do. Because I remember them trying to do this with Anthony Martinez and Bruno Fernandes to an extent. And I was thinking to myself, this is exactly something Glazers would do. And now some people are saying Ineos are doing it because they don't want to take any crap from anyone. They don't want to get held to ransom. They don't want to overpay. That's one way of looking at it. The other way of looking at it is quite literally what Glazers have already done. My thing is, if you're really interested in him, right, and I'm not saying we're not, why is your initial bid less than a half they were going to ask? Because a stupid person can tell you they were going to reject it. So for me, my thing is, at least put in 50. Now, I get it, right? We don't want to spend more money, right? So you start low, but I mean, starting low and starting at less than half the asking price is very Glazery, which is depending on what your stance is on the Glazers, not a good feeling if you're not the Glazers and still doing the same thing. So this whole, I don't know, I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, here we go. Croatia has a chance. Cross comes in. Back post. Oh my God. Oh, Guardiola puts the. It looks like a shot, but I think he kind of hooked it back for a little bit of a cross. Could have been a shot, to be fair. Did the goalkeeper touch it? Because it missed Budimir. I think the goalkeeper may have grazed it. Budimir couldn't get that. It would have been a tap-in. I don't understand the bid, but I'm very happy we started our movement as soon as they decided Ten Hag's going to say they have been on this offensive for the transfers. So I am happy about that. But this whole listen, man. If they said yes to 35 million, I'd be absolutely shocked, because Everton would be like, it would be like almost fraud. You know, Everton have to sell. Apparently, they have to sell if they don't want to take any more points from the following season. So they have to sell. So if you're trying to put pressure on them, that's cool. But 35 million, man, I can't see how that would have ever worked. So I don't know what the strategy behind that was, but let's see what the improved bid is. As far as wanting Branthwaite, I personally, I believe, I'm pretty sure Tolumba has been here for when I said what my preferences are. I always wanted Inacio, Gonzalo Inacio. I don't necessarily think I want English defenders. If we get a good one, that's great. But I wanted Gonzalo Inacio, and apparently we're interested in him as well. Gonzalo Inacio and Todibo I'm more than happy with. Then apparently we might be interested in De Ligt. For me, De Ligt is a big no. I explained it yesterday. I'll just simply put it, since you weren't yesterday, I'll just simply tell you 260k per week. There is your hint as to why I'm saying no. Overpriced, failed British defender, huge no. I mean, I think he's a young British defender, work in progress. Failure, I think that's a little tough to say right now. Tolumba, the one thing I will say though, if it is any consolation, because I anyway don't want to pay that money for him, so I am quite indifferent to it. If we get him, great, for a reasonable price. If we don't, we don't. I'm quite okay with not getting Branthwaite at all. Cucurella on the over. Oh, that was an awkward little deflected delivery there. Great defending by Lovro. So I am indifferent to Branthwaite, but I just prefer someone else, really. I just prefer someone else. Oh yeah, I was going to tell you about Branthwaite. In terms of hype, apparently Everton fans thinks he has a bigger ceiling than John Stones. Take that for what you will. This is before we put a bid for him. I was reading about this stuff and watching Everton fans and all, you know, people who have been watching Everton forever, not someone who, you know, just started watching Everton like 5 years ago. So a lot of them think their Branthwaite has a higher ceiling. Shot from distance, wide. So that doesn't necessarily mean I want him because I heard that, but I found that interesting. People think they have a wider ceiling than Stones, but let's see. I personally don't want him. I'm okay if you don't get him. I'm not going to lose any sleep. Max 45 million, nothing more than that. But Ayush, I hear you, but it has to be 45 million plus add-ons, because why? Forget the fact that we don't want to overpay, Ayush. Everton are in a position where they need to make money or they're going to get points docked again. So yes, he's overpriced at what they're asking, but also they can't really risk selling him for lower than what they need. So they're going to try and squeeze out how much money they can. Now, let's be very clear. Upon saying that, I definitely don't want to spend 70 million on Branthwaite, no matter what. Whether, you know, Everton need the money or not, that's not my problem. Yeah, I don't support Everton, not part of the management team. So I am quite indifferent as to whether we get him or not. But if you're really someone who's interested in Branthwaite or think Branthwaite can be good, and are really excited that we bid for him. Bidding 35 million is, you might as well have just not bid, because they were never going to accept it. They need the money too to save their own club. So it was just like a nothing bid, but it was exciting that we at least put one. It's exciting that we are moving in the market, but nothing further than that for me. Hello Aditya. Just pray that Southgate doesn't resign, otherwise that piece of shit will be United manager next year. Lord Harry will be our captain. I don't know what to say to that. Oh no, oh no. Ooh, why did he cross it back that way? He had plenty of time to just kick it out of bounds. Put some more pressure on Croatia. Unfortunately, he's one of those guys that can't kick with his outside, with his weak foot. Can just make out by the awkward clearance he did where he forced himself to take it on his right. I just can't believe we have so many one-footed players still in 2024. Is Clash has the Castle today? In about an hour and 15 minutes. Yes. Bro, you are forgetting United tax. He will cost... Oh, Jesus, they scored another one. Carvajal scored. Well, I'm happy for Carvajal at least. I like Carvajal. Did get snubbed in the World Cup, didn't he? Looks like they got some Madrid players back in the team, huh? It's so weird. I literally said you're absorbing more needless pressure and they score off of it. Another game over in the first half, guys. The watchalongs have not been exciting. Pardon the... sorry, not pardon. Why did I say pardon? Except for the conversation that we're having, which makes it fun. The games itself have sadly been pathetically one-sided so far. At least the ones we have watched. Can't do anything about that. I only picked the ones that were going to be fun. That's all you can do. Show up for the watch along. If it's one-sided, it's one-sided. Can't do much about that. Forgetting United tax, he will cost around 55, 60. Yeah, I'm not. Pass. That's all. Just pass. If you're paying 55 including add-ons over a period of time, if you have to pull my arm, I'll be like, okay, could be a defender. If it works out, it could be a defender for us for 10 years. That's always nice. Apart from that, not very willing to pay that much. Just not. It just doesn't feel right. I wouldn't spend 70 million on anyone. Well, I would spend 70 million on certain people. Those certain people aren't going to cost 70 million though. I would pay somewhere in the range of 70 million for certain players, but they aren't going to just be 70 though. And they also don't want to come, so there's that. Bid me for 70 million, both legs work like Antonio Nazario. Goal, Carval's first. Is this his first international goal? Hold up, wait a minute. 3-0. That's what I've been saying to Aloba. I'm saying it's Spain have been playing well. Spain have been playing well. In terms of definitely clinical ability, they've been playing a lot better. In fairness, the first half did fly by though, so I can't really complain. Carva wasn't it the semi-final or final? Wasn't the goal Carvalho scored in the Champions League match his first ever Champions League goal as well? Can you imagine? The guy's almost 35 and he's doing firsts towards the end of his career. That's mad. There you go. I think this match is pretty much done. Anyone expecting a Croatia comeback? I wouldn't think so. Not for me, at least. Just want some underground team to win like Greece. That was the first Euro I watched. What memories? Wait, isn't when did Greece win? Greece won 2004, right? Croatia were my dark horse, and now it's Denmark or Ragnick and his boys. I was playing FC24, and the two players that I slagged off are the two players I packed in the promo for the Euros promo. I slagged off Guardiola the whole season, and I packed Guardiola. And then I don't rate Fulkrug. He scores 2 goals, and I pack him. If anyone plays FC24, they'll know what I'm talking about. 4-3 best left back of England scoring hat trick. When an underdog wins, it's so sweet. I would agree. It is fun. It is fun. That's what I think made the Leicester thing really fun as well. Yeah, the Greece one was fun. Leicester. What are the underdog wins we saw? Leicester, Greece. Oh, Wales. Wales did a crazy run in was it 2016? That was 2016, right? When Wales had that crazy run. Then Iceland had a crazy run. That was fun. Then that's where the Viking Club began. The legendary Viking Club, which lasted, I don't know, 5-6 years of people doing it. Okay, we'll be join you tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm actually doing the late match tomorrow. I'm doing France versus Austria. So yeah, we're doing that tomorrow. Take care. Have a good Sunday. Ooh, that was a good pass to Morata. I'm not gonna lie. South Korea. Swiss and Denmark. The Switzerland one where it knocked out a certain team, and all the team's family members are fighting in a corner in the stand somewhere as the game was going on. It was hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious. Either England go out T20 World Cup, loving it. Hey Aditya, don't care. Don't care about England in the cricket. It's India for me in cricket. I don't care. They can all leave. I have no soft spots for anyone in cricket. It's India or it's nothing. I can't be bothered. So it is quite hilarious actually. Aren't they playing Namibia today? Oh, come on Namibia. Come on. For the bants. Game doesn't happen. Scotland are going through even if they lose to Australia. Oh yeah. I like those odds. When people say it like that, I always enjoy that. Because the way the weather is in America, there's a good chance there is going to be no game. Or even in the West Indies, the rains all the time in the West Indies. You know what? To be fair, that Fabian Ruiz goal was brilliant. Bye, Ayush. Take care. Fabian Ruiz goal. Wow, he spun past 2 people. He actually turned around 2 people. Good control there. 2002 was legit rigged. I think Spain was one of the victims. Oh, where they reached the semi-finals with Turkey. Game delayed. It's raining in England now. Is it already? I thought the game starts at 11:30. Am I missing something? When was the game supposed to start? Croatia did have chances, to be fair. It's not looking good, bruv. I need a Fanta Light. That should have been a corner, no? How did they not get a corner for that? They definitely had chances, man. They at least should have scored 2, if not 3. This Kramaric just shoots from somewhere so far away. It's a good attempt, but see, it would have been a great goal if it went in. Yamal hit the cross. I didn't see who hit the cross. So Yamal got his first assist in an international tournament. Oh, it's a great run there by Carvalho. One of the officials were also arrested after World Cup for unaccounted money from one of the South Korean games. Wasn't that the one where North Korea was in it too? And like the North Korean coach was punished when they came back home? Bro, that's mad, you know. They actually thought North Korea was gonna rip out trees in the World Cup. Look, how delusional are those people, huh? They qualify for the first ever World Cup and then they think they're gonna rip everyone apart. So much so that when they lost all their games, the coach got punished. That's when you know people don't live in reality. Imagine, right, if I came out of my chair and said, you know what, I'm gonna be UFC champion, and then get absolutely battered for 3 matches in a row, and then I have to retire. And then I come back home and then everyone curses me. What are the goal scorers? So the first goal was Morata, second goal was Fabian Ruiz, and the third goal was Carvajal. We should be true today. I mean, should he? How many times are they going to go to Scotland, man? Just give him his moment. I know that doesn't really help anything, but give him his moment, man. You go to these giant stadium shows and then don't give the guy his moment. Why go? Don't go there, man. Do something else. Don't make him headline and then don't give him his moment 2 times in a row. It's crazy. The Super 8 seeding is also idiotic. If you're going to decide prior to team qualified, what's the reason of finishing top? Good point. Good point. Who will be in our group? England, Scotland, Afghanistan and Australia. Qatar robbed India daylight robbery. Yes, that also happened. ICC are even more corrupt than Wait, ICC are more corrupt than ICC? Almost most decisions are in our favor. India, Australia, Afghanistan, and England, Scotland, right? Whoever gets through. FIFA. Almost all our decisions are in our favor. Gotta do, man. They gotta do something. We gotta change the format of the World Cup, man. I know people are trying to make money and stuff, but it's like I agree with the Super 8 thing. I don't know why are we becoming like the Copa America, which actually changed their format this time. They're now including all the CONCACAF countries, which is nice. Uh, what is the point of finishing top two in the group and then making us play them again like in a Super 8? Like, just get us to the semi-finals, man. Let's move, or make it a quarters or something. Like, just go straight into a quarters, right? Why are we doing Super 8s? Like, everything is with an intention to keep just dragging everything out. Then everyone complains about being overplayed. Could have easily just gone straight quarterfinals, semi-finals, final. It's over. Now we have to just play everyone in the group again. It's like another group stage. Can we Afghanistan knock Australia out? Then surely we can win it. 24th is going to be a big game, man. Let's hope there's no big Euros game. We'll do a watch long for that. I like the 2011-2015 for ODI World Cup format. But honestly, whatever the format is, why can't we just go straight quarters? Why can't we just keep it simple? Like, what's the harm? I mean, I know what the harm is. The harm is they want to make more money by playing more games. But I mean, it's such a drag, man. Like, imagine now we do really well and then we just falter for some reason, or it rains out. Our match rains out, then we're screwed. Because if you get 2 points and a draw is 1, it's basically a night and day difference of qualifying and not qualifying. Don't like it. It had quarterfinals. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It just break us down. Go by points, goal difference, net run rate, whatever. Just make it a quarterfinal match, man. Straight away. But like I said, we know what the problem is. They're trying to make more money. So, don't understand the Super 8 thing. Just play everyone in top 4 teams. But that's what I'm saying, right? It's basically another group stage. Actually, it is another group stage. It's not basically another group stage. It is a group stage. Second half's about to be underway. Or you could do what you're saying, Aditya, where you just play everyone in top 4. Yeah, you can do that even, but then that's what the Copa America never did every season. Electron. Copa America could have done it all these years, Aditya, and they never did. They made everyone... Oh god, what a laugh actually. They had 2 groups of 5 and the top 4 in each group go to the next round. Basically only 2 teams get eliminated after the group stage out of the 10. It's all money grabs, Aditya. It's not that you don't understand. It's actually quite simple. They're stretching out the tournament to make more money. It's just as simple as that. Because the same format you're talking about, Aditya, the Copa America could have done it for the last 12 years. They don't. They just don't. And now they can't, because now they've included all the Americas teams. So now they can't even do it if they want to. People outside North and South America watch Copa America. Yeah, I'm sure they do. A lot of people, I mean, a lot of Indians are like Brazil and Argentina fans. I'm sure they do. And now, especially with the whole Messi thing, like, I'm sure there's even more people watching it nowadays. The thing is, like I said, it's a money grab, right? Even if it's not TV related, more stadium shows, more, the stadium, the live gates, more money, more tourism in these countries. It's just a money grab in many ways. And like I said, now they can't do it because now they have added all the Americas in it. So all the countries in the Americas or whatever, like qualifications from all Americas. So now they can't do it even if they wanted to. Too many countries now. 4 groups, 16 teams, top 2 quarterfinals. This will make each match interesting, not dead rubber. Right from first match, you need to be top again. Exactly. Let's move. Let's get on with it, shall we? Basically, like the Euros. Well, not this Euros, right? They have this third qualifier now, which is just as dumb. So, what was it? It's 7 groups to qualify, and then two what? What is it called? Two top three finishes, whatever they call it. It's just unnecessary. Could have just gone top 2. Well, you can't do top 2 all groups either because then you get a weird number. But yeah, either way, they could have simplified it. At least the minnows can play all the big teams, and you get every big game. The groups things suck. Let everyone play everyone once, like they did in the 50-over World Cup. I mean, listen, you could do that as well. Let everyone play everyone once. Top 4 go through. Kind of like an IPL minus the silly qualifier concept. Oh no, someone else is on the ground now. Yo, this is not good. Concussion, pause in the game. Okay, it wasn't that bad. I mean, I'm sure it hurts, but it wasn't like directly concussion relatable. It was more like a, good little forearm in the face kind of thing. He should be fine. Yeah, he's already up. Got a nice one for his troubles though. Going to ground. 2007 had a similar with Super 8, but Indian Paco eliminator format was discarded. Sounds about right. Hi Zakaria. Watchalong of the night game? No, not this night game. Tomorrow's night game is the next one, Zakaria. France, Austria, I think. I'm making sure I don't wear myself off like the last Euros, man. I just got so sick. I would really like to not be sick and do watch-alongs and enjoy it myself. Yeah, I did see the Nepal game. No. Go to bed. Electrolytes. We really should be sponsored by them. I don't know how much I could drink, which would make it healthy though. What electrolytes will give you by sponsoring them? What electrolyte will get by sponsoring? No, nothing. Just promoting their stuff, dude. Saying it really helps. I'm very rejuvenated for the watch-alongs. Who knows, dude? I'm gonna have to think of it, obviously. Obviously. Ooh. Oh. Oh, this Nico Williams is really slick, isn't he? Very, very slick. Yo, that looked like a bad foul. Another bad foul? Oh, it's over. Oh, good save by Livakovic. Ooh, okay. They're not in the game, but it's just not gotten worse, I guess. Most probably semi-final World Cup will be India, South Africa, Australia, West Indies. Yeah, probably. Unless, you know, Australia lose to us and Afghanistan. That would be fun. It would be fun for some people at least. I can think of at least one person that would absolutely enjoy Australia losing. At least one person. There are more teams this round robin format would stretch the duration. Yeah. Here we go. It's a good darting run. Passes everybody, and I think Livakovic got a hand to it. He didn't get a hand to it. Let's see that. No, it was Morata who. I don't know what he was trying to do there, but that would have been a real unfortunate goal. I don't care, just win the ICC trophy. All love to see Australia losing because losing's very rare in big tournament. Bro, you can say it however you like, dude. I just don't want Australia to win. That's it. You can say it however you like. At the end of the day, I want Australia to lose. That's all I can say. That's the best way I can explain it. It's more if they win everything, so rather others should know. Sure, I suppose. But it does make cricket a little boring if Australia keep winning everything, man. I mean, I know that's not the thing people want to hear, but it is true. It doesn't get boring for Australia, but it just gets boring for cricket in general. You know, like how everyone goes, oh man, I don't want to watch the Premier League. Man City is going to win it anyways. It's that kind of thing. But just with cricket. Oh, Guardiola, nice pass. Cut back. Oh, smash it. Oh my God, he's trying to side foot this fucking goal. He's trying to side foot when the goal is full with Spanish players. What an idiot. Bro was trying to side foot it. He's trying to side foot it in a goal full of Spanish people. What is this guy, man? What is that? It was laid off. He had to smash it. He had to smash it. Oh, what is this guy doing? Side footing it. Oh my God, that's just diabolical. Diabolical, inexcusable, whatever word you like to use. Oh my God. Perisic is coming on for Budimir. Are you happy with the EDH thing? Well, that's a more complicated answer. Australia gave us Savile how to win, but others couldn't even copy. I can see Australia-India final again. Oh God, no, man. No, I can't take that one, man. I can't take one more of those, please. 2 are already enough. When you span it across 20 years, it's much more digestible. If you span it across 6 months, I'm going to be depressed, dude. I'm going to be really depressed if you span that over 6 months. Are you happy with the ETH staying? It's a combination of a couple of things. One is let him finish his contract. And two is there is nobody more suitable right now. Like at least if you just take it at face value of all the people we were interested in, all those coaches are worse than him. You don't have to like Eric Ten Hag. That is absolutely fine. Please don't like him if you don't like him. I'm not trying to convince anyone to like Eric Ten Hag. But if you were to go by the names that were afforded to us, I would not take a manager that's available. I would not. I would not. I would give him 1 year and see what happens. However, the thing I wouldn't do, Twaluma, which a lot of people who were Eric Ten Hag in have changed their mind on when the review was going. We were discussing this yesterday. So when the review was going on, everyone said it hasn't been great, but, and I agree with this, it hasn't been great, but give him 1 more year because he has 1 more year left on his contract. Do not pay him 10 million because right now we don't have the money. Now it's become, review is done and he's going to get a new 3-year contract. And I was like, hold on a minute. I thought everyone said we'll wait till December and decide if he's earned a new contract. If we can't find a new manager, we'll at least wait till December. Now everyone is saying, oh, I'm very happy we're renewing him for 3 years. And I was like, no, I don't like this because we were paying off David Moyes till Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, which means we were paying David Moyes, Mourinho, and Louis van Gaal while Solskjaer was still our manager because we gave outrageous contracts. Now people are saying we should give him a 3-year contract, and this might surprise you, but I am not for that in the slightest. We should not be giving him a 3-year contract if everyone is so unsure about what the third year is going to look like under him. I don't think we should. Now, what do I know? I just watch football for fun, but I don't like the change in energy. This change in energy has frankly annoyed me. This change in energy has annoyed me. That's the best way I can put it. A lot of madness is going on now. Everyone's saying give him a 3-year contract. I'm like, I don't subscribe to this theory. I'm sorry. I might be in the minority, but I don't subscribe to this theory at all. Not one bit. Wait till December, make a call. 6 months left in his contract, then decide what to do. Everyone's like, oh, but we can't let his contract run down. What if he's unhappy and he wants to leave? Then we'll have no manager. I'm like, then that's tough. Because some of you guys wanted him gone anyway. So if he does well next season and he doesn't want to re-sign with us, then it's our loss. But last month, people wanted him gone. One half wanted him gone. The other half wanted him to stay and decide his future in December. Now suddenly those people have just gone, give him a 3-year contract. Don't agree. I don't agree on that one at all. And I wanted Ten Hag to stay, but I don't want Ten Hag to stay on these. I don't agree to these terms, these new findings we're hearing from journalists at the moment. I don't like it. Afghanistan have been really good, especially Faruqi. Well, we can hope, can't we? We can hope. Oh, chested down wonderfully by Carvajal straight to the goalkeeper. I think there are no better options in the market. Agree. We have lost 3 ICC finals in 8 months versus Australia. Don't remind me. Fuck that bloody test match thing even, right? Oh God. 3 years. Yeah, so you see what I'm saying, Tolo? I don't want it. I don't want to be part of this. I don't agree with this. If he does well, give him his 3-year contract in December. I would not make him sign 3 years right now. Technically it'll be 2 years because this year anyway he was gonna get if he was staying without re-signing. So we're gonna give him another 2 years right now, which I'm not comfortable with personally. I would not be happy about it, but again, we don't have better options, so not really have much of a choice. Do you know where De Zerbi's gone, Talumba? I don't know if you've heard of this. De Zerbi left Brighton to go to Marseille. One would argue that Marseille is the better team. Brighton's the better team right now. Momentum, increase of prestige, style of play. He has actually Marseille obviously has European heritage, but at this point of time, currently speaking, I would say Brighton is the more promising team in general, like to be a coach of. He left it to join Marseille. That was an interesting move. I don't see how this Australian team can lose except the pitch start turning bonkers and the batting gets a collapse. This might be the World Cup where that actually can happen. I have heard, yeah. It's mad, man. Marseille. 10 years ago, that would have sounded like a great job. 10 years ago, there's no Brighton. Oh, so close. Ooh. Oh, they're calling the foul on Cucurella. Interesting. Oh, Spain just passed it to Croatia back again. That was a stupid free kick. Trying to be too fancy there. Cut back in. Clear up for a throw in. Check the new Brighton coach who's 31. Bro, what is Brighton doing? They have a 31-year-old head coach. Oh my god. I'm gonna have a look at that right now. Oh. Punk show up and cause Drew again? Man, that would be annoying, man. Just give the man his thing, bro. Just give the man his thing. Ooh, Garnacho SBC. Oh, I like this. I had the 90, what was it? 92 Garnacho? 92 Garnacho. Now 96 Garnachos come out. Yeah, boy. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I am talking about. 96 Garnacho. Oh, this is real? Oh, this has to be a troll. Someone has put up a clip. Someone has put up a picture. I think this is Instagram of Ronaldinho saying, "Oh, Modric is coming off." That's it, folks. I've had enough. Modric and Kovacic coming out. Hold on, I'll just read this. Modric, Kovacic coming out. Pasalic and Susic coming in. I've had enough. This is a sad moment for those who love Brazilian soccer. Called it soccer and he's Brazilian, which is interesting. It's getting hard to find the spirit to watch the games. This is perhaps one of the worst teams in recent years. It has no respectable leaders, only average players playing for the majority. I've been following football since I was a kid, long before I thought about becoming a player. And I've never seen a situation as bad as this. Lack of love for the shirt, lack of grit, and the most important of all, football. I'll repeat, our performance has been one of the worst things I've ever seen. Such a shame. I therefore declare my resignation and will not watch any CONMEBOL Copa America games nor celebrate any victories. My god, Ronaldinho got in his feelings today, didn't he? He really got into his feelings today. When am I making Discord, Zakaria? So the reason I haven't been doing any watch-alongs this whole week of cricket before the Euros, I've been really sick, Zakaria. Like really sick. I will get onto it. I know I've been saying that, but I've been quite ill recently, so I have to get on the. I have to figure out if I can do it or not. Do I have to like put admins in Discord? Oh, that's going to be annoying. I have to pick people for admins. Croatia cooked. Why? What happened? Looked like Ronaldinho was drunk. Man, first of all, he called it soccer. I feel like that's a troll already. Mikel Merino and Mikel Oyarzabal is coming on for Morata, which is interesting. You don't normally sub out your captain, but they are 3-0 up. Morata and Williams coming off. What is he on about? What Brazil game, bro? Seriously, what is he talking about? The 1-1 match they drew with USA? Is that what he's complaining about? Interesting. So he's upset about drawing with USA. Okay, let's see what the lineups were. I assume this is not a troll, by the way. Scally, Chris Richards, Tim Ream, Anthony Robinson, Giovanni Reyna, Ernest Musa, Weston McKennie, Tim Weah, Christian Pulisic, and Pepe. Never heard of this Pepe, deaf fellow. Matt Turner in goal. Brazil had Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo, Paqueta, Rafinha, Gomes, Guimarães, Wendel, Beraldo, Marquinhos, Danilo, Alisson. The hell scored the goal for Brazil? Did I miss that? Who scored? Rodrigo scored the goal. Pulisic scored the goal. So he's upset about this match? Seems weird, but okay. 25 shots, 12 shots on target, 61% possession. Hey man, that has to be a troll. 25. Wow, USA got 12 shots on them though. That's very I have to say, a little surprised that they got that many shots on Brazil. You can make mods just like YouTube. Oh, all right. Look like Ronaldinho. I don't know where that message came from, but it was on a WhatsApp group. So I was like, wait, really? Seems like a troll, no? Once you see the stats. Unless he could have just been disappointed that they couldn't have beaten USA. I suppose I can see why he would be disappointed in that. But I think USA was a lot worse of a team when Ronaldinho was playing football in comparison to what it is now. Most of that American team plays in America, or I'm sorry, in England or Italy. I don't know where Scally plays, but Robinson, Ream, what was the right back? Sorry, Chris Richards, Crystal Palace. Matt Turner played for Arsenal. Not really sure where he is now. Nottingham Forest, I think. Then Pulisic, Italy, obviously. Tim Weah. Is Weah in France? Tim Weah's in France. McKennie, Italy. What is he on about? Seriously. Discord can be very complicated to use when you are new there and you have to handle the Discord, so... Oh, I don't like that already. I have to handle the Discord server? The one Discord server I was on, the person who's... the YouTuber who's made the Discord server is barely on there. Oh, that's annoying. I might have to rethink this Discord server thing. Might start an Instagram group. That sounds much more doable for me. Can just put my video there so people can click on the link. Oh boy. I knew Discord was complicated. Some person tried to fool me saying it's super simple. Don't remember who. Okay. Nah, man. Croatia can't get a sniff in today. It's not looking good. So Germany won and Switzerland won from their group. Petkovic coming on, Kramaric coming off. Don't think it makes any difference now, but Discord is fun. You can chill there in various ways. You learn by watching YouTube videos. It's been a long time since I had to do homework. Perisic, cross comes in. Ooh, finds Petkovic. Nice layoff back behind. In lockdown, we used to chill there all day long. That's actually when I joined this YouTubers group. But he had like all these friends of his who were subscribers, as well as like supporters of the channel, and they used to like handle Discord stuff. I saw him on his own channel in video chat form maybe 3 times in the one-ish year I was on his server. 1.5 years on his server. I may have seen him 3 times on it active. The only time he would be active on it through his own Discord account, like his own name, would be to upload shorts and videos and Instagram reels. But like personally attending the Discord server, I think I saw him 3 times in around 1.5 years. So apparently either the mods are very good on his channel, or I don't know how to explain it. To go through, I have deep knowledge about Discord, but I have to go through it, but haven't been mod for a long time. I know that lady sitting next to Philip Lahm. I think she won. I think she won the Ballon d'Or for the women, and then she retired at a young age. I don't know if you guys know who I'm talking about. I don't know if you guys spotted it, but there's this lady that played for Germany. I'm pretty sure that's her, sitting next to Philip Lahm for the game in the game. In the stands with I think the FIFA president, right? That is. No, sorry, he's the UEFA president. Yeah, he handed out the medals, didn't he? It's Champions League. He might be paying mods. No, I know the mods. The mods are his friend. The mods are his friend. The mods are like his OG subscribers that handle it, I guess. They hang out as well. They don't just handle it, but they hang out as well. He cultivated a little bit of a family there. Some trustworthy people became mods, and fair play to them. They were always on the Discord servers, video chatting with us every day. So fair play to them. I think he may have paid to get it up though. The people running it are his friends. Like I know them. They've been in his videos, you know, they've been in his reels, they have his number. Like they know him. I'm not watching the game. I mean, there's just 14 minutes left, dude. You might as well go through it. To be fair, they have actually gotten a lot better since Perisic is on, which makes me wonder. Should have probably just started with Perisic. He's been whipping in crosses since he's been in the game. That could have been a tactical error on their part. Playing Kramaric on left wing when you have a winger in your team. It's more than a couple of gaming, so they used to pay me for work I did for them. Oh, okay. Okay, well. Ooh. Oh, is the way offside. Oh, great interception there by the Spanish player. Croatia was too nonchalant there. Oh, here we go. That has to be a penalty. Rodri, you donkey. What a donkey by Rodri. How is it not a red? Wait, how is it not a red? How is it not a red? Hold on a minute. How is it not a red? There's nothing more direct than standing in front of the goal with the keeper on his ass. Oh, that's mad. How is that not a red? Genuinely. What are you complaining about? Oh my god, what was this? Interesting. It was one of the head mods in a server with more than 200 people. 200 people. I think the server had like 70 people, but the guy had a lot of subs, man. The guy had like 120k subs, but I guess people didn't enjoy Discord really. You know, I don't know what to tell you. We were first on a Telegram thing where we would do Zoom calls to hang out, and then he moved to a Discord server. But it was almost like the same amount of people that were in the Telegram server in the Discord. I haven't seen how many members he has right now, but when we were there was about 70. Oh, you better score, you donkey. 20 kp. Oh, sorry, 20 kp. I didn't see the case. Sorry, the heart thing on my chat is covering it. 20k. Oof. Yeah, you on like 70 people now. 20k people. So, if I have 20k people on my own Discord server, I think I wouldn't able to even attend. Petkovic, you're a bloody embarrassment, and you got saved there. You got absolutely saved there. Don't be celebrating that goal, Croatians. I get it. You should normally should have to celebrate that goal. That was a dirty penalty, and he got so lucky. Unai Simon got so. Oh my god, he didn't save it. It hit his head. Never mind. Petkovic still got lucky though. Save is a save. Yo, yeah. Oh, so it went through his hands and hit his head. Either way, horrible penalty. Lucky that, just lucky. Wait, what are they checking? Maybe the goal difference will come help them. You never know. Let them celebrate it. You know the one person who didn't celebrate it? Petkovic. And he definitely shouldn't be celebrating. There's so many more Croatian fans in the stadium. Wait, what's happening? Wait, what? He has to take it again. Oh no. Oh boy. Oh boy. He's got to take it again. Oh, he went off his line. Bloody cheater. But they should just give him the goal, man. What's happening? No goal? I probably should have, used the headphones to figure out what's going on here. No goal. You bloody blasphemous donkey. Seriously. Absolute blasphemy. Your bloody nonchalant bloody penalty kick. You donkey. Oh my god. Unbelievable. We went from Modric and Rakitic to this donkey. Oh, bro, he just came on the pitch too. No power, no placement. He just kicked the ball. Yo, I hate when people do that, especially when you're fresh. When you're tired, like, been getting battered by Spain for 80 minutes, I get it. Oh, he got lucky there. Almost picked his pocket, Oyarzabal. Yeah, okay. That was a terrible foul there by Oyarzabal, actually. I know Big Club is going for Unai Simon. I don't know Zakaria. Apparently he was better than De Gea. Apparently he replaced him. If you were to believe that. Man, they should have just scored the goal before the penalty, right? Open goal. Guys trying to be too fancy. Fakes the goalkeeper. Taking his time kicking it. Gets fouled by Rodri. He's at Bilbao. Oh boy. Come on. Can't Perisic. Whip it in. Wait. Hold. Oh, he's gonna shoot. Six minutes and change. Shot from distance. Bounces off Simone's chest. Was hoping for some swerve. Didn't get any. Rodri is down. Wasn't Unai Simon off his line? Isn't that a foul too? I'm so confused. Whatever the rules are. Ferran Torres and Martin Zubimendi is coming on. Ooh, apparently today we are interested in Zubimendi as well. God, who knows what we're going to end up with at this rate. United might go for De Ligt as they think Bradway isn't worth more than 35 million. Zakaria, De Ligt is 42 million and 260k a week. We would be absolute idiots for getting De Ligt after we complained about Varane's wages. We are going to be literally paying him more than Varane. Be just stupid. Just stupid. Croatia or Spurs, always they are the party with big boys but never eat the cake. Can't believe that guy should never take a penalty ever again, man. Fresh as hell and no placement. No power, nothing. Yamal coming off. Now trust Spain to overthink this. I'd actually give Croatia a goal before this game's over. Just trust Spain to do something like that. Overcomplicate the passes. When the keeper saves, then off the line is a foul. Dieting. 3.5 minutes left of regular time. Can Croatia pull one back, like Tualumba said? Like Tualumba said for the JD. Best top 3 teams will bottom 3 teams. Sorry, the best 2 third place teams can also go through. So stacking up some points and goal difference and improve goal difference might actually be a good thing. Nice pass. 1-2. God. Seriously, the guy just came on, man. He's not looking sharp at all. Petkovic. Ruined my village have 55 years accounts, and because of that, none get the proper earthing, and because of that, the compressor doesn't kick off, so less cooling. Wait, what are we talking about? 55 ACs, sorry. Because of that, none gets a proper earthing, and because of that, the compressor doesn't kick off, so oh boy. It's the only problem when you live off the beaten path, my friend. Things like this. Less people can not necessarily always be a good thing. It mostly is though. Mostly is a good thing. There are some drawbacks though. Cross comes in for Spain. Cleared. Danny Omelette with the ball. Danny Olmo looks like the least Spanish looking person I've ever seen in my life. He so looks like a Eastern European guy. Doesn't look Spanish at all to me. I wonder if he is like, he's an immigrant. Although Danny is a Spanish name with an I. Who knows? Doesn't look very Spanish though. I understand. I don't understand. He's talking about AC is not working because of there's not enough earthing in the ground. So we can't. So the ACs cannot cool. The compressors don't kick in the AC. So basically, he's saying it's hot. I don't know. I'm planning to start drop shipping. I don't want to go and do jobs. Oh, Lenormand. Lovely ball. Great control there. Is he offside? Oh, that's unfortunate. The lovely move by hand. He's not offside. Looked like a lovely release as well. Control and release. 5 minutes extra time. Who else is playing today? I think the other 2 members of this group, isn't it? Italy, Albania today. Italy, Albania. Finally tomorrow, last game of cricket season. We are playing the final tomorrow. Good luck, Zakaria. Good luck. And then you can come join me later and watch. You know what? I don't want to say it. I don't want to put it out there. I don't want to put that energy out there. Good luck tomorrow for your game. That's all I'll say. Good luck tomorrow for your game. Because tomorrow is going to be a long day for me. Serbia is playing England. And the depression begins. And the depression begins. Say it. I'm going to have to watch Gareth Southgate play. Hopefully his last month of football, and I'm looking forward to it and sad at the same time. Look how much I'm sighing. I'm bloody. I'm regretting. I'm already regretting whatever tomorrow's performance is going to be, and I haven't even seen it yet. This can't be a real stat. This cannot be a real stat. Alvaro Morata becomes the third top scorer in the history of the Euros with 7 goals. Oh my god, I can't believe that's a real stat. Are you trying to tell me from all the strikers we have seen in our lifetime that no one's even scored 7 goals? Michel Platini has 9. Played in the 80s. And Ronaldo has 14. If it's there, it must be true. Fabrizio posted it, so I have to take his word for it. Last 30 seconds of this game. Tomorrow's the perfect game to sing. It's coming home, bro. Tomorrow I think I'm actually going to be so angry tomorrow by the end of the game. I'm already predicting it. No major trophy for England since the World Cup. Do you know what has happened since then? A lot of things. Wars, peace treaties, divisions of countries, separate forms of states. I don't know. 7 different presidential changes in every country. Lots happened since then. Lots happened since then. Oh. Not if you're England though. Actually, to be fair, the England cricket team won World Cup since then. So, take that for what you will. Oh, Serbia. You know what? Maybe I'm overthinking. Maybe we'll walk in tomorrow, we'll crush Serbia, and we'll all have a good night. Who knows? Who knows? I'll attempt to be positive. Although this is one of those things I'm very negative about. So, Tualumba will get to enjoy this side of me, most probably. Alright guys, the game has gotten over. I shall take your leave. Have a good day. Italy, Albania next. I'm pretty sure Italy is going to coast. Unless something crazy happens. I will see you tomorrow for Serbia, England. Midnight my time is the game. Your clocks may vary. Or in simple words, the last game of the day. Because there's an early one, a middle one, and a late one. There are 3 games going on these days at the starting of the group stages. So I'll be there for the late one. See you, Tualumba. Take care. See you, Zakaria. See you, everyone who's joined. Thank you for joining. I will see you in the next one tomorrow. Take care and good night.